sorry. Hi, sorry, there I am. Welcome, hit the show. I'm sorry, I was just gaming, so my brain is in in dumber mode. I'm playing the new hot game. I don't know if you've seen this, Operation Epic Furious. This is the game made by, I think maybe if you watched Rachel Maddow, she did a little segment on it. And this is a Trump game. Let's see if we can get this started right now. Another big, beautiful day as the best president ever. Let's see. Do I click or are there directions? Uh-oh, another one of your executive orders has been halted by the courts. Oh, no. Order a Diet Coke. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Ow. Another one. All right, I'll do that another. How about okay, I guess I've got, these are my only choices? All right, I'll invade Iran. Oh, civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I'm a gamester. Oh, sorry. Hey, boss. Just saw Truth Social declared war on Iran. Hell yeah. So call it war, call it renovating my Middle East ballroom. My delts are combat ready. Let's liberate some oil. Go outside and borrow Kid Rock's helicopter to get to the war zone. Oh, would you like to burn some Epstein files? Yes. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I still got a point. All right, I'm gonna burn some more. It's 31,242,308 left. 307, I hope. Yeah. Okay, so it counts down on this. All right, so I can burn it now, right now. Okay. Okay, let's. There's a bunch of them right there by the fire. So in case I want. Who are you? Who are you? Oh. That's Melania. I'm gonna go outside. Wait, before you go stealing oil, maybe a war crime. Or let's call it something else. How about lube? Alright, genius, sir. People love stealing lube from Diddy. Okay. Ready to rock Iran back to the Stone Ages? Hell yes. We're straight up gaming. Bringing the audio down a little bit. This thing is fucking loud. I mean, I appreciate the effort they're putting in, but Jesus. Okay, that's a little better. Watch your ass, Iran. President Trump is coming. Ew. Guess they couldn't afford the rights to YMCA and 8-bit. I'll fight this war and win. It will win it by hamburger o'clock. Okay. I think they mean filet of fish o'clock. Okay. Fake news across the Atlantic. And he's... Oh, it's very realistic. He's sleeping. Trumplandia. Turns there. Keep sleeping. It's a little slim. I don't know why you'd be in the pilot seat. That sounds bad. And then they flew him straight to Iran. All right. Mr. President, your masculinity is overwhelming. Capture all of the lube in Iran and ship it home through the always open Strait of Hormuz. Thanks, JD. And I filled out a few more of those cognitive tests for you, teehee. All right, so we gotta. There's some oil. Hold on, there's lube. Some idiot blew up the bridge. Oh no, now I gotta go around. Uh-oh. I'm in the couch depot. Oh, am I gonna... Big Mac found. Political and magic power restored. Okay, excellent. Oh. Guess that's a Secret Service guy or something? I don't know. We'll try. The couch depot is that way. Okay, this... I don't know why JD Vance isn't down there if that's the couch depot. Uh-oh. Lube acquired. 0 out of 3. I encountered... Hello, Donald. Little Donald, you have so much to learn. You started a war of attrition. But you let Jimmy Kimmel survive. In Russia, he would be banished to Siberia, or even worse, to TBS. I think that is a Trump broadcasting thing. Rand's gonna need one hell of an infrastructure week. Okay, so I don't know what... Okay, so... How do I get to the... I have to get... Oh, I have to get on a submarine or something? What the hell? How am I supposed to get to the... Oh, there's a tunnel. That makes sense. Uh-oh. Is that the ghost of Donald Rumsfeld? Who's in here? Who are you? It's, oh, it's Hegseth. It's all this booze. Okay, gotcha. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the Pope. Week on Crime Pope. I've run into the Pope. Hit the like, share the show. It's Hal Sparks Megaworldwide. We're called to heal, not to destroy. I'll heal this whole country. Tremendous healing, like the pit. By the way, the pit, very dingy. I'd make it beautiful, beautiful pits. Week on Crime Pope emerged. Okay. Do I fight the Pope or do I taco? Alright, chat room. Chat room, do I fight the Pope? Do I fight the Pope or do I taco? Yeah, I think Trump would taco. Somebody's saying fight. I know fight just because it's interesting, but if we're being realistic, he would totally taco, I think. So let's see what happens when he tacos. Trump has started a victorious escape. Okay, that's good. All right. Wait. Oh, maybe I have to fight him or I can't get the loot. Oh, I see. Right. I gotta fight him to get the barrel of oil. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. All right. I guess we gotta fight. We can't taco. Or we'll stay here forever. We gonna try and Pope emerged. Okay, there we go. To fight. Okay, there we go. Attack. We gonna try and Pope. Okay. Oh no. God's on his side. I'm screwed. Fight. Use a special. Jesus power tomahawk. On the weekend. Oh, he hit me with Catholic guilt. That doesn't make any sense. Trump doesn't have any guilt. Item. I'll hit him with a Big Mac. Oh. Oh, I see. That's me powering up. Okay, got it. So. I don't know that I can attack. I guess magic heal bone spurs. This must be taking this Pope must be taking ivermectin because he's invincible. I should come back when I'm stronger than God. I see. Okay, so I've got to taco and run away, and then I've got to come back with better powers. Okay, Trump has started a victorious escape. All right. Ow. Maybe Hegseth knows how I can beat the Pope. Okay, I'll stay. All right. How do I... Do I click on him? Okay, background music. That's a little better. Jesus. Okay. Having trouble with the Pope? There we go. Yes, I like his brother, the MAGA one. This Pope is so weak I can't even defeat him. I know. Let's say a prayer. Maybe that'll work. Great idea. I know one from Pulp Fiction. Dear Lord. Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. Amen. Trump acquired a new magic spell, 2 Corinthians. All right, I can use 2 Corinthians to beat the Pope now. There we go. All right, Pope. Way to do it. Okay, and then I click on him. My son, here we go. Even though you make I will not lose. Very normal hands, maybe bigger than normal. Okay, less bruised. Doctors have said, wow. All right. Week on Crime Pope has emerged. Fight. Attack. Week on Crime Pope. Oh, yeah, look at that. I did 115 damage on him. Fight. Attack. Great, I beat the Pope. I feel terrible. 50 experience points. 15 G pound. Okay, Donald Trump is now level 6. Mara laser added to abilities. Okay, great. And then I got to go over here and take the lube. I honestly don't understand why JD Vance wouldn't be getting the lube for me. I'm just saying, if we're really gonna, you know, if we're speaking honestly about couch humping. Couch humping. You know what I mean? Jumping. All right. So, all right. This is we're gonna play along. Get back over here. Oh, I've got to click on the actual browser or it gets lost. Okay, here we go. So, ow. Okay, so I've got 1 out of 3. Here we go. And I have magic powers. Where? Okay. Oh, we blew up the hole. I see. Okay, I can't talk to him because he'll kill me. Is there a little? There's a little oasis here. Oh my God. Cash Patel, Mr. President, I fired all the Iranian intelligence officials like you said and replaced them with Grok. Turns out this facility is a secretive criminal headquarters of operational losers. That's right, a school. A school? My son Eric was defeated by one of those. Okay, who is? Do we click on them or no? Okay, not. Uh-oh. Iranian schoolgirl emerged. Oh shit. I don't want to fight. This is terrible. They dealt me political damage. I see how they were. Okay. Whoops. Jesus. That double. I feel really incredibly guilty. Oh, I missed one of them. Attack again. Scroll B. I see. Uh-oh. I'm getting very small. I'm getting almost as small as my hands. Magic. Heal my bone spurs. There we go. Donald Trump. God, that is terrible. That's like heartbreaking and shitty. I could have done without that one. I honest to be. Uh oh. There's another pair of them. Iranian schoolgirl. There we go. I'll hit him with alternative facts. Oh, I see. It's a shield. I see. 19 political damage. I don't know that he can have any political damage. So what's special? Jesus-powered tomahawk. The Mara laser. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, it just kills everything. Chat room, should I continue? This is fucking gross. I mean, I get where they're going, and I appreciate that they are taking the piss out of this dude, but damn. All right, back to this. He's the power grab added to abilities. So, oh, that's a new one, power grab. Oh my God, what is that? Okay, here's the. So I've got 2 out of 3 of those. There's an extra something outside that wall. Yo, what are you doing? There you go. Hamburger. See, he doesn't eat. Yeah, okay. Political power restored a little bit or something like that, and then. Yeah, there's like a. Congratulations! I just won the Taco Bell Ceasefire Award. They made it just to replace the one he should have gotten from the Nobel Prize people. Okay, I get stuck over here. I also have to say the music and this part of it is a little, like, kind of precious and sad. It's a little fucked up. I don't know what that is. All right, we get that. Oh, time to go. Come on. Oh my God. Yikes. Oh, it blows up the school. Holy shit. That's dark. Wow, guys. God damn. I mean, the dude should, this must be yeah, okay. So a new entry opens. I'm in Planet Falafel, which is, oh, bad news, sir. We can't defeat these guys in battle. It's RFK Jr. He's in jeans with no shirt. There's only one way to defeat these swole barbarians. Take off your shirt and let's do some push-ups. Hell yes, my testosterone is peaking. Ha ha ha, puny bastard. Puny president. I'll never give up my lube. Challenge to a push-up contest. That's good. You think you can push up me? Oh, press. How could this be? He's weak. Finish him off, boss. Looksmacks. Looksmacks are terrorist emerged. Fight. Attack. There you go. Oh, that was easy. I guess the Looksmaxer guys are all weak is the idea. Full pardon added to abilities. And then there's the 3 out of 3 barrels. There are 3 upright video game versions of this in DC right now that people can go up and actually put quarters into and play. Just for the record. This is a video game that the guys who made the statues of Trump and Epstein, the ones where they're the gold statues of them both holding hands, and the one where it looks like they're on the front of the Titanic. Those guys, remember those statues? And the gold toilet that they put in DC out as like these art things. They also put up 3 upright video games, and you can play this game in person if you're in the DC area for the time being until they're removed forcibly or destroyed or something like that. But I guess they got permits to do it, right? Time to go. Oh, I guess you always fall in a drone strike afterwards. All right, now that must be some sort of ribbon over here that I've got to. That's the Strait of Hormuz is shut off, I guess. All right, so. There's a little. Oh, who is that? Oh, God. Who's that? Angry terrorist emerge is, Taco. I've already got the 3 barrels that I need, right? Just get away. Oh, no. Taco again. God damn. It's hard. Oh, uh-oh. Another guy. Run away! I'll cut. Oh God, they're after me. Uh-oh. All right, I guess I have to fight them. Civilian terrorist emerge. Oh yeah, they look like even the civilian looks afraid. They're letting them have it with this. Obviously the terrorist, the primary one. Trump only gets political damage. Special Mara laser. So it's like a overly devastating thing. The manosphere has been added to my abilities. What? Oh, there's new. The other terrorists came to get me. I see. Let's see. Special item. We'll use the manosphere. Oh, I can't use that on the angry terrorist. I feel like I should run away, but I feel like it won't let me. Do I heal my bone spurs? Use 2. What's 2 Corinthians? Like this. Angel strike from above. This is so fucking ridiculous. Benny Johnson probably thinks this is flattering to Trump. By the way, he's ordering it with his phone. That's the case of this. That's the gag, is that all this stuff is done And it also leaves skulls and skeletons behind when you kill people because they're, I think, rightly so, making a fairly fucked up point about this whole thing. I've got more oil than I need, I guess, technically speaking. All right, so time to go. Okay, so every time you leave someplace, you call in a drone strike, and then I guess I go to the, okay. I can get a burger here. My political power is magically restored because I ate that. Go to this. Who's this person? Oh my god, it's Theo Vaughn! Holy shit! Are there any Iranian podcasts I should quest before we blow this shit up? Alright, and then who else is down here? Oh, sir, I have a bad case of ED. Epic destruction. Also the other one. Now get back out there and continue to crush those gains. Alright, and then who's this? Oh. Lord Cash Patel. DEFCON 2, sir, the keg is super foamy, and we lost both of the beer pong balls. What are you doing with your arm? Oh, it's Elon. This, I'm just pointing towards the future. Space! Oh, and Elon is drooling while he's throwing a Nazi salute. Actually, while you're here, could you help me find something? Yeah. I seem to have misplaced my illegitimate children. Can you help find them? I hate babies. That's all right. I got more than I can count. Actually, while you're here, could you help me find something? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I love babies. His name is 1000101. Forget non-binary. This baby is only binary. Ha 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 ha. Please find him. All right. Do I have to look in? I have to look in the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the orangest of them all? What's this thing? I don't know. Oh, and I think I have to load the lube up on the toilet or something? I don't know. Oh, there's RFK Jr. again. I don't have anything to say right now. Is that food? No. Okay. We'll go back out. You got the lube. Great work. Another consequence-free political masterstroke. Let's get home. This place is worse than a sand trap at Augusta. Follow me to one of our beautiful boats. Okay. Okay, so we're getting in the sub, and I guess we're going back to DC. Again, if you're just joining us, chat room, this game was designed by the guys who made the statues of Trump and Epstein and all this kind of stuff, and they're fucking with them with this game. And there are 3 active, full-size, upright video games in DC that you can play this on. So, all right, we're back to where we are. Now, am I powering this thing? Oh, maybe I... This isn't the 80s. What are you doing on the left? Oh, I see. That's funny. All right. Oh, we're in a battleship. I see. It's an aircraft carrier. So I have to go to the right to get out. Or maybe... Oh, I see. Maybe... Do I have to go through here? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, shit. The strait is closed. Probably the radical left trying to turn it by. Mission accomplished. We need a new operation. Something that gets right into that tight little passageway. How about total annihilation and indiscriminate neutralizing tactics? Operation Taint. Tremendous name. Let's scare the hell out of them. Prepare for an all-caps assault. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Insufficient truth social post balance. What's this? Dude, you're out of truth posts. That's impossible. I have the most posts. Everyone says so. Yeah, not here, bro. You need to track down more truth posts and then hit me up at the bar. I'll be consulting my generals, Jim and Jack, and Captain Morgan. So I can't go... I gotta go down this way. Wait, where... Alright. Where would these truth social posts be? Oh, maybe... No? No. Yep, this is not... Oh, maybe I have to go back to the dock? No. You go down. No, that's not it. That's not it. All right, where do I... I guess I have to go to this dock, maybe? Okay, yeah, so I gotta leave there and cross the river of nuclear dust and go into here to get truth posts. My greatest nemesis. Stairs. Oh, shit. It's Handsome Mamdani. I came here to redistribute your wealth and chew bubblegum, and I already redistributed all my bubblegum. There you go. I've got to fight Handsome Mamdani. You sure he wants to fight him? You sure he doesn't want to make out with him? All right, let's attack Handsome Mamdani. Use a special just to get through this. I'll use the power grab. Oh, I can't use it. What was that? Oh, Trump got charmed by Mamdani. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mamdani's too handsome. I'm falling for him. Handsome Mamdani casts a charm dictator spell. Uh-oh. I'll attack Handsome Mamdani. There's one last hit. Let's do it. Maybe not. Oh, no. What happened to Trump? Uh-oh. Now what? Oh, I defeated him. But I have a feeling I would have rather not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's the Truth Social toilet paper. What's this? Uh-oh. I gotta fight that dude, too? It's, DEI Atola. Ah, ha, ha. Get ready for a barrage of pronouns you'll never understand. Initiate she-shim. The DEI Atola emerged. I feel like I should taco, but I don't know that I have the ability to. Jesus Power Tomahawk. You can't... Oh, I don't have enough... I'm too weak. Oh, no. Attack. I'll just hit him with one. I probably have to power up... Uh-oh. His agility defense went up. Fight. Magic. Do I give myself a full pardon? Yeah. I guess that helped me heal. Something like that. This is really fucked up, by the way. Fragile ego boost. That would help. That'll do it. That's all he needs. He just needs a fragile ego boost. Oh no. And then we'll fight, and we'll use a special item, the Jesus Power Tomahawk. On him, yeah. Chat room, this is so nuts. Oh, my attack stuff went up. I've got political power, magic power, and special power. So maybe I've got more magic power. No, I'm going to go back out to attack him. Just regular attack. I think I get special power when I just do attacks. Whatever that is. Or maybe just... I see. Trump gets off on just harming people, so he calls in a strike of some sort. Good lord. Let me do it again. Alright, I'm gonna have to use some big thing so we can move on. I don't want to be doing this all night. What's an item? Oh, I've got Truth Social Post. I've got one Big Mac. I guess I could eat the Big Mac. Oh, I see. I gave myself extra powers. There you go. Oh, I used it on political power? I had plenty of that. Alright, so attack him. There you go. DEI Atola trained his or her bias. Wait, sorry. Magic. Back out. This guy. No. Special item. The power grab. I don't know what that is. We grabbed him by the pronouns. Okay. Your fired launcher added to the abilities. Oh, I got it. You're fired. I see. I thought I was fired for a second. Out of it. Okay, so there's a... There you go. Got that. And then, uh-oh. Who's this? Oh, the low-flow shower head. It just drips and your beautiful hair doesn't get clean at all. I feel like I should taco this one, but... It doesn't even have a thing over top of it. I'll tomahawk it. It gave me a bad hair day. I might have to taco from this one. This might be the thing. Where you... Oh, I got him. Okay. There was no thing over, like, that was telling me he was losing hit points. All right, so I got social posts. I got the political and magic power have been restored with my truth sinkhole posts. And then I got a hamburglar and... Oh, and then you got to call in a drone. Okay. And then you get out of here. And then I got to head back to the base to talk to Hegseth. Jesus. I guess this is the base. Yeah. So now, who's drunk? Who else is drunk, I guess is the question. Who the hell is that? I can't talk to him because he's out of it. Pete, fell. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's Pete Hegseth. He's passed out drunk. But fat-faced JD is there for us. He said you know where to launch the TP. Do you know what to do with the TP? Yes, I know what to do with the TP. Godspeed, sir. Okay, got two. So we, apparently, there's a thing over here. You gotta use the toilet. I guess I have to click on it. Mr. President, Kid Rock and I are ready to serve your shirtless George Commandos, but this isn't the toilet you're looking for. Oh, I've got to go back to... There's another toilet? Oh, it's the gold toilet. Of course. I'm sorry. I have to do this on the gold toilet. Thanks to your foresight, sir, this war is way ahead of schedule. Launch the TP and finish it off. Yes. Hormuz Strait situation is over. And we continue to bomb during the ceasefire. Open the fucking strait, crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. More bombing. Jesus. They're not fucking around. United States is going to knock out every power plant, every single... Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. That was the truth sinkhole he's in. These look like actual 8-bit drawings, or renders of... Hey, boss, you did it. Your Truth Social did the trick. You've opened the strait. You can get this loot back in time for the UFC fight. Great work, sir. Ew. Oh, there's, I never found the kid, unless... Oh, wait, I did. Here you go. Wait. That's gotta be... Oh, that's Marco Rubio. Shit. I thought it was gonna be... I thought they made him tiny because it was... But it's little Marco. This is so nuts. I've been working on Super Fresh Victory Speech. This beat down is bananas. B-A-N-A-N. Stop. Too many letters. Sir, that's called Flow. Flow, that's from Progressive. Very liberal company. State Farm. Now that's a good name. Very American. All right. Yeah. Okay. Got it. I didn't mean to. All right. I got it. Yeah. What's this little statue over here? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, it's Melania. No, that's not. Is Melania here? What? Oh, this is the perfect ending to my next film, Melania 2, The Revenge. All right. All right. Oh, snap, homie. I just heard Iran shut the strait down again. That's right, bro. All of this was for nothing. But you know, if you steal enough of their lube, I'm sure these bastards will surrender. Here we go again. Mr. President, your masculinity is overwhelming. Capture all the lube in Iran and ship it through the always open Strait of Hormuz. Thanks, JD. And I filled out a few more of those cognitive tests. Okay, yeah, we've been through the shit. Wait, I don't have to do this again, do I? The hell? Who builds that bridge over there? All right, I'm going to go to here. I fired all the Iranian intelligence officials like you said. I've got to do this again? Fucking hell. Turns out the facility is security headquarters. That's right, school, my son. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, and we go to here. Whoops. All right, I'm running away. Taco. Get out of here. Really? Return to the main map. Yes. I've already been here. Don't make me kill kids again. This is fucked up. Okay, I gotta beat the terrorists. Oh, this guy gets... hopefully I can fight them and hit... let's see. I'll hit him with... Oh, I don't have enough of that. I'll hit the terrorists with that thing. This is a very realistic version of the game where you have to go through the same level multiple times. Almost. Yeah, got it. Okay. And we'll go over here, and the oil was up here, right? Or no, it was inside. Duh. Oh, I got it already. You get it automatically when you fight the person. Okay. Out. Go. This is insane. Call in a drone strike. Yeah, because I already got another one. Whatever. I'm in here, and we go back, and I gotta fight the Pope again. Oh, and I talk to him again, or do I? I don't even think I need to, because I have the 2 Corinthians thing. Oh, there's the Pope again. Right, so I gotta fight the Pope for the lube again. I end up back at the White House somehow in this ridiculousness. Okay, fight. Let's see, magic. Your fired launcher. That didn't work at all. That didn't. I could not fire the Pope. Okay, I get it. All right. Sorry, back up. Special item. I don't have anything. Oh, I could do the tomahawk, I guess. I don't know why that would... I feel like that wouldn't work on him at all. But it did. Okay. Fight. Regular hit. Yeah. All right. This is so insane. All right. One more. Oh, there's another burger over here, so I can... refeed myself. Oops. Yeah, there we go. So all my power has been restored by a Big Mac. I still think it should be a Filet-O-Fish. I don't want to give them notes. They obviously worked very hard on this. Okay. I didn't even have to call in the drone strike on that one. We'll go up here to this. We'll get the last one here. At the Couch Depot. Alright, I shouldn't have taken that early, I guess. That's Cash Patel. Oh, there's no oil in this one. This is just the Couch Depot. Alright, so... I guess I gotta go into this one. Ugh. This is so gross and sad. Yeah, his political power is, like, he never runs it down. Item. Oil barrels to the... What does that do? Oh, I see. Add it to your... I don't know. Fight. Magic. Yeah, I gotta say, Oh, I can't fire them either? Is that how it works? It's hard to say. Yeah, so that's kind of the point of this, is that he tries his old tricks and they don't work. And Marley's are I mean, I get where they're going with this, but that's fucking creepy. Alright. Okay, you have to fight her to get the oil. Yikes. And I get this. Now, oh, there's the award. I thought I already got that award that was outside. Didn't I? Oh, there's the... I guess I can leave and go out there and... So I've turned into a gamer streamer now. I'm a total pro now. Oh yeah, alright. I already got the Taco Ceasefire award. Maybe you can replenish it or something and it can give you power later. Yikes. Jesus. Time to go. Calling your own Drake. I thought we have, but we got our own people in there. Why would we? Never mind. Because we've got our, like, he gives a shit. Anyways, alright. So here's Pete. You got the loot, great work, another consequence-free master. Let's get displays of sand track and I guess stuff. All your beautiful boats. Okay, here we go. So we did that, and then I go to here. Okay. Then what? Oh, I've still got... Did I lose all of it? Oh shit, the strait is closed. Mission accomplished. We need operation something, blah, blah, blah. We tried this. Taint. Okay. Oh, this, I have to go, I don't want to go with the same, I want to do the same missions again. Son of a... Alright. Right, okay, at least it's the same. My great nemesis stairs, hilarious. Okay, whoops, no. Still, yeah, I got it. No. Go this way, alright, here we go. Over here, over here. Then Mom Donnie, I have to fight him. Right. Okay. I'll use the big weapons on these things and just get past these. Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. None of them work on him because he's too handsome, I guess, or something. Let's see. I'll use a... You're fired. Maybe I can use that on him. Maybe because he's a political person. Yeah, I get it. All right. So... I have to say, like, a good portion of this is pretty goddamn disturbing. Alright, and that guy, the DEI Ayatollah, right? And then we'll go back to here, and then fight special tomahawk on him. There we go. Oh, he put me in a safe space. Alright, that's funny. Alright. I will boost myself by healing a bone spur. And put me in a safe space again. And then I'll, I gotta give myself a full pardon. Maybe I have to use that on somebody else later. His agility went up. Alright, there we go. Special. Power grab. That makes sense, I guess. I get it. Alright, so there's some inside political jokes with this stuff. I get it. Oh, and the shower head. I can't beat it. Oh. I almost had the hamburger and okay. Special. Tomahawk. That other thing. There we go. And he gave me a bad hair day, which is every day. And then we go back to the magic thing, and I'll do a... I don't think I can... I'll hit him with alternative facts. Or maybe that's... Oh, I see that. I see. That created my special... That built up my special powers so that I can now use everything. All right. Manosphere, here it comes. This is a little ridiculous. It's a lot of ridiculous, actually. Okay, here's this one, and then I'll go to this guy right here. Am I going? Is there somewhere else to go? No, time to go. Calling the drone train. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yes, I'm super great. Okay. How the fuck do I get out of here? Okay, now all right. I guess if I try to go through the straight, no matter what, I get wiped out. And I can't go to the left. So there's gotta be, and there's something over here. It's gonna tell me I can't go to the left. Yeah, what are you doing on the left? All right, yeah. The hell? Maybe I go back to the base? This is insane. I do have clips. I don't know how I got trapped in this shit. All right. My own fault. It's definitely my own fault. All right, here we go. So I got a truth sinkhole. Thank you for horse. Okay. Thank you. Launch the TP. Yes. All right. So we'll finish off the war, and then if I don't try to go through the straight again, I don't know that I can watch the destruction part of it again. I'm gonna always pack a bag of gummies and stare. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a lot of weird. Hit the like, share the show. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I mean, I do know what it is, and it's definitely it's amazing what you can vibe code now. All right, there you go. So Hegseth is back. Get back over here. What are you doing? Oh, it's waiting. Okay. I don't have to do this again. Sometimes the window doesn't like to come in. Here, go back. There you go. All right. Hey, boss, you did it. True Soldier Barrage did the trick. Okay. They've opened the straight. Oh, we've opened the straight. We did it. We can get this loot back in time for the UFC fight. Great work. All right. So the straight is open. Now I can go through it, I think. Oh, snap, homie. Just heard a ran shut the straight down again. That's right, bro. All this was for nothing. But, if you stealing up there. Oh, man. Really? So every time you try to do that, effectively, Grant's going to do one hell of an infrastructure week. Okay. What am I missing here? This is aggravating. All right. Yeah, options. Just quit already. Exactly. All right, back here. Skill. Magic. Special. All right, there you go. Back here. I don't know what that picture of him is supposed to be. All right, maybe that's the whole point, is that he's a quitter. That might be it. Hold on, let's try that. Just quit already. Endgame. Operation Epic Furious, straight to hell. Well, we played around a little bit with it, but that's as gamery as I get on my show. I tried to taco on the other stuff, but you've got to get the oil to whatever. It resets after your golden shitter post. Yeah, it seems to. Yeah, so yes, this is Operation Epic Furious, straight as in Strait of Hormuz to hell, that was put up, and there a full-size version of these, if you're just joining us, was it has been erected in DC. I'll show you this. DC upright game. So this is let's see if they have a picture of it. Get back here. It's an unhinged new game. Where is it? Open this up in Wired. Yeah. So here's at least a picture of it. I can open this image in a new tab, and I'll show you here. Yeah, here you go. So this is what it looks like in DC right now. They put out a plaque, and it says the Trump administration knows that the best way to sell combat is by making it a video game. That's why they've been pumping out the sickest. That's why they've been pumping out the sickest Iran war video game hype reels. But Why stop at clips when you could go full throttle? Introducing Operation Epic Furious Straight to Hell, a high-octane, flag-waving, boots-on-the-ground simulator where freedom isn't debated. It's deployed, no briefings, no hesitation, just pure pixelated patriotism. Strap in and play hard because this game may never end. Yeah, I guess maybe that's the part of it. Apparently you can, and you get back to DC at some point. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I'm going to have to play that through to the end at some point. You just know it. Okay. So, yes, it's an arcade game. It's an upright arcade game, but you can play it online. Let's see. Yeah, it's epicfurious.com. I'm going to put that in the chat room. I think yeah, there you go. If you want to play it and if you guys beat it, let me know. I feel like I could, but I feel like it's one of those like Dragon's Lair kind of situations where I'm just going to be here pumping quarters in this motherfucker all night. So real quick, I would like to show you a true example of patriotic, pathetic patriotism. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump with makeup slathered all over his hand to the point where it looks like caramelized. Look at the vein popping up on the back of his hand. That is just fucking nasty. It's because I don't know what's going on there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're both AI at this point, who can say. But there's a lot of background footage of this. There was a lot of B-roll that was put out by Reuters, I think. And this is where he went to the Forbidden City and just dicked around with his best friend, Xi. Right? They've got to stand on your mark so everybody knows so they can take the picture.
How were your talks, sir?
How were your talks, sir?
It's great.
Great. So awesome. So good.
Great place.
Did you talk about Taiwan?
Incredible. China is beautiful.
Great place. Incredible. China is beautiful. I don't know why they didn't just bring, was it Eric and Lara, Trump's kid? No, it was Ivanka's kid that speaks Chinese a little bit and sang a little song. I don't know why they didn't just bring them and leave Trump at home.
Did you talk about Taiwan, Mr. President?
This is awkward. Sorry, you know what? I was trying to take a picture and then it was facing me and I turned it back around, then I put it on video. So I'm really sorry. Can you guys just hold on one more second? One more second.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. President, did you talk about Taiwan? Hey, thank you, press. Thank you, press. Thank you, press.
Thank you, press. Thank you, press. And then they all get... Oh, fuck, stairs. I'm not going up the stairs. And by the way, the guy, they were going, hey, did you talk about Taiwan? Did you talk about Taiwan? Check out Taiwan. And these guys were like, get the fuck out of here. And they ran him off and they put all the press, all the Western press, in a special room.
Sir? Yep. Ready? Shall we stand up? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir? Yeah? Can't take pictures. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Beat it. So they, at this point, the press starts dismantling their shit, and then they're put over in this pavilion where they all get to stand there, and and all you can see of the two of them walking around the Forbidden City is from this angle. Fuck, more stairs. We're not going all the way to the top of these stairs, are we? Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Is this, you can have a nap right up here, is basically what he told them. And then in live view, and then these are all the things. Okay. So that was the extent of all the gatherings. And of course, as soon as he was done, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like, share the show. It's Hal Sparks Megaworldwide, etc., etc., etc. He sat down with Sean Hannity, and I don't know if this is all of it. it seemed like they did a whole hour worth or whatever, and he broke it into chunks, like 50-minute chunks, so they could edit, obviously. And here's the human thumb himself, who was on the plane with Trump, flew over together, and he's like, "Thanks for sitting down." Like, you didn't fucking shit.
Video.
All right, so this is the behind the scenes, and then we might get back to Epic Furious after this.
President.
I might play us out at the end.
Thank you so much for sitting down. Your first interview, we appreciate it.
Your first interview after they left. By the way, I got to turn the audio back up because I had to turn it down for Epic Furious because shit, it was loud. The game was loud until I fixed it. But there we go. All right, back to here. There we go. And
wow, they rolled out the red carpet. I have video of
what do you think communists are going to do? Roll out the blue carpet? I kid. Come on.
When Barack Hussein Obama came to China. There wasn't.
They didn't feel the need to kiss his ass, and he wasn't up for it because they were in the middle of a fight. I think at this point about them dumping steel, and he just tariffed them about that. So this was just a regular bilateral meeting.
Wasn't as much pageantry from you.
Yeah, because you can't play to Obama's ego that way. He's not a delicate little fucking mushroom.
Your perspective, that welcome, how did you interpret that?
Well, we have a relationship, he and I, and we've been working.
Well, so she and Donald Trump, they had a little me time. I'm kidding. And again, we're not here to yuck anybody's yum. I think he would relax a lot if he finally came out of the closet.
Working together a long time. We've gotten along well. When I first came here, China was really...
Also, how? What do you mean you've gotten along well? He lied all through COVID, right? That's indisputable at this point, in theory. And then what? How did it get better? Did you sign some deals with him during your time off between presidencies?
He's really taken advantage of the United States. He understands that. And now we do great with China, and we have a very good relationship. We have a friendship, really.
I don't give a rat's ass about how pally you assholes are. It's not translating into something that's good for the American people. This is about royalty for him. This is about, like, I've got friends who are powerful. I'm powerful. They're my friends. And that's how this works. Whether we work out something for, consumers in America, fuck him. He's my buddy.
He's a tremendous leader. He's been here a long time, very powerful, very strong. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, there is. There's a tremendous amount of doubt. One would think that if you were a very powerful leader, you wouldn't have to purge your military, right? They just respect you.
And we just have a good relationship. I did.
I'm good. I'm very happy for the two of you on so many fronts. I don't know why they didn't send JD though.
Couch humping. Couch humping. Jumping. Feel the beat. Feel the beat. Take it higher. Can't reach.
I don't know. You haven't lived till you've gone furniture shopping in Beijing. I've done it. I didn't do any,
Couch humping. Couch humping. Jumping.
Anyways.
I did actually see other people arrive here that not treated so well, but we were treated very well.
So that was meaningful for you?
Well,
Yeah, it's on a personal note.
I mean, if I got out of a plane and nobody was there to greet me, I would say that wouldn't be so cool, because it's really respect for our...
No, it isn't. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. He's like, it's really about respect for our country. No, it isn't. They don't respect... She didn't show up. They sent a bunch of fucking, human coasters in their mind.
Country. Our country is respected. Look, we're the hottest country right now anywhere in the world, but he and I know each other well, I think
According to MBS.
beyond maybe that.
We're beyond maybe that. He and I together. We're like Tucker and his truck stop demon. We're like this. And this is she.
But we certainly got a very nice greeting, and today was beautiful.
Mr. President, if there was any meeting that I think I would want to be a part of, I would love to.
Meeting. Did you see the parade and the stuff and the people walking and stuff and the big areas? I got to stand out in the middle of this paved field, and man, I felt like Marco Polo.
Love to have been in that meeting. Rather than me start with a bunch of questions about
that you don't have answers to.
this and that, and I do.
Tell me how great it was and tell me all the details. Give us some details. Give us some real, not just, we're friends and all the time. Don't blather about we're the hottest country in the world. There's real, actual details. Like they were going to buy 500 planes, and after your trip, they're only buying 200, and they need soybeans, so they're going to fucking buy them. But they already bought a big shit ton we had to get in line behind Venezuela.
I do have specific questions.
Yeah, no doubt. That have been cleared.
In your own words, how?
And in your own words, he means monosyllabic toddler language. Okay.
How did this meeting go? Because I knew you were there a long time.
It was a long meeting. It started off interestingly because they're very organized people. And as you know, we have about 30 of the biggest business leaders in the world, biggest everything, you know. I mean,
yeah, the biggest, the word I was looking for was everything. You know, BlackRock, Apple. It's kind of like when Bill Gates came for the AI summit at the White House, even though he has fuck all to do with AI, and he sat right next to Melania. Does he have a copy of the Epstein files? I bet he does.
I mean, you name it, from chips to planes to everything.
Chips to planes to everything. I mean, that covers it, doesn't it? To everything. I guess he means BlackRock. Because Goldman Sachs, BlackRock and Goldman Sachs were there, so they cover the everything part.
They're all here. I didn't invite them; they all wanted to come.
What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't invite them, but they just what they do? Show up on the tarmac and you let them on Air Force One with their entourages? Are you out of your fucking mind? You didn't invite them.
And
they came because they were worried you're going to fuck up what little business they have left.
All here, and I suggested that before we start the meeting, I'd like to introduce them to you, and they were surprised because it wasn't scheduled. And they looked around. They said, "Well,
is this new business or old business? Who's got a copy of the agenda?" PC load letter.
And then, we had everybody. I don't want to go into names because I'll leave some out, but there were.
The slurping is gross. Yeah, the slurping it gets bad.
A lot of guys.
Tim Cook, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Tim Cook's going to be the leader of Apple for another, 8 days? Elon Musk. Excuse me, what exactly does Elon Musk do except sort of lord over everybody else and say, fix the thing, and yell at them if they don't?
You know, we had everybody.
The head of NVIDIA.
We had everybody.
Yeah, was
Jensen. We had
NVIDIA. It's not NVIDIA, dumbass. It's not a fucking skin cream.
Just everybody.
Just everybody. I didn't invite them, but everybody showed up for So Elon Musk flew to China using public transportation because that's essentially what Air Force One is.
And men and women, all great business, the best. And they said, okay. And
they said, okay.
They each spoke a little bit and introduced themselves. And it's interesting because they do business in China. Most of them do business here, but probably like to do more. And I'd like...
Or not. And by the way, how'd the NVIDIA chip sales go? Anybody see the... Hold on. China, NVIDIA chips. We offered them apparently a bunch of H200s. Yeah. And they were like, pass. Let's see. The U.S. agreed to get, yeah. So we granted them NVIDIA a special export license. And here you go. Yeah, here, I'll show you 1 second. Come here, you silly thing. Open that as one. We'll go back to here. And then yeah, well, here you go. This is Chinese companies are ramping up homegrown AI chips, even if NVIDIA is coming back. Tencent signaled that the availability of Chinese AI chips will increase this year while Alibaba talked up its self-deployed, developed semiconductors. The comments underscore how Chinese tech companies have turned away from that, blah, blah, blah. Production of Chinese chips on Wednesday. The internet titan Tencent suggested the production of Chinese homegrown chips could ramp up this year. Whatever. While e-commerce giant Alibaba, the Chinese government didn't give them permission to take the H200s because they're reverse engineering them right now, or they have already. So they passed. They were just like, fuck it. Will NVIDIA be welcome? There you go. Alibaba and Tencent's comments came a day before Reuters on Thursday reported that the U.S. gave the green light for several Chinese firms, including Alibaba and Tencent, to buy NVIDIA's H200 chips. However, no H200s have been made so far because you got to wait in line. It's still unclear whether they received the approval from the U.S. government. It's so fucking stupid and slapdash. I know there's been a lot of back and forth, and we'll have to see on that. That's a Commerce Department function, Besant said. That's a no, by the way. All right, so back to here. They're not selling them, they're not buying them.
I'd like to see them do more. That would be good for trade and trade balance. And they were fantastic. I'll tell you, they really had a good time. Once the Chinese leadership, because it was President Xi and many other leaders, once they got used to the fact that we're a little off schedule here and we're talking about a subject that wasn't even thought about, but they were outside. I said, I think we can get them in 5 minutes, because they were literally, a few minutes away from the room where we were in the Great Hall. We were in the Great Hall. And they came in and they did fantastically well. It was really good. I think it was, he actually said, that was
Hey, anybody want to know what Eric was doing?
But it was very different from what.
Anybody want to know what Eric was doing over in China? Specifically, what he was doing was working and meeting with the supplier for the Trump mobile phones that are, I guess, over budget and behind schedule. These dipshit gold hunks of junk made at the Oppola factory. Because maggots are apparently furious. Where's my Trump phone, Baffo? Dude, where's my phone? Backlash erupted on social media. Trump Mobile CEO Pat O'Brien told USA Today on Wednesday that the phones would soon be shipping to customers. Those delays were worth it in our minds, as we are delivering an amazing product. He added that all customers who paid a deposit for the $499 gold phone would receive their device within the next few weeks. Trump Mobile did not respond to multiple requests for comment from the Daily Beast. My favorite part is what they said. There you go. That here it is, the T1, the T1000. It's the T1 phone gold version, as if there's another fucking version. It's got an AM OLED screen, 120 hertz refresh rate. That's amazing. You can almost watch normal video like every other phone on that. By the way, this is exactly what you would get from a knockoff Chinese phone, which is exactly what these are. I don't know what this 500 amp battery 30 watt quick charge is, because it doesn't give you how long the battery lasts. And fingerprint sensor and AI face unlock. When will we get that on every other fucking phone? And then Trump Mobile, this is the key one. This is for the maggots out there. I want you to read this, guys. Maggots, come here, you guys. This is this right here. Can you guys see that? Because these phones were supposed to be made in America. Made in America. The glass, the circuit boards, the thumb ID from Palantir, the Instinct. No, it's all made in America. We're going to get the glass and like everything. The front, and it's going to be boxed and shipped and made by hardworking Americans to give you a goddamn American phone. Nope, not anymore. It's now, it's no longer going to be made in America. It's just going to be designed with American values in mind. And I think that American value that they're talking about, because it's a bit elusive if you don't know, the American value that he's talking about in this is profits over people. I think it's what he thinks of as an American value, which it isn't, no matter how much these assholes would like it to be.
What the schedule.
By the way, I hope you get your your Trump phone, and good luck trying to shake all the malware in it.
And then we went on. Then we talked about a lot of different subjects, and I think it was all good.
Let me ask.
Gee, I feel like a fly on the wall. I'm so glad Hannity didn't put in really tough questions right away, because we would have not gotten this kind of clarity.
To this.
Fuckers. He's pooping right now. Let's be abundantly clear. He's shitting when he does this whole. That's him shitting his pants.
Then we talked about a lot of different subjects, and I think it was all good.
Let me ask you this. You know, you always say that you have a very good relationship.
Yeah, I gotta say it strikes everybody as a little, I don't know. You know what I mean? Hold on. All right, my earphones quit out. That's very funny.
With President Xi. Mm-hmm. And you say the same thing about Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, and you don't say it about any of the allies that say stood by us. Or any of the it's funny that way. Only the people who have access to, like, funding you through Deutsche Bank or threatening you with a copy of the Epstein files.
Yeah.
You're America first.
Citation needed. I see nothing that says that he is America first.
Yeah.
You seem to
Yeah, sure, yeah.
always understand. He's going to be
Yep, yeah.
China first.
Yeah, totally.
And
Totally.
So,
He is. He's China first. He wants
For
to
real.
make good deals. But having a good relationship is a good thing, not a bad thing. I explain to people, it's great when you have.
Also, when you say it's good to have a good relationship, I don't know. I feel like you're just falling for whatever smoke this dickhead blows up your ass. China's big on pomp and circumstance, man. They got a lot of people. They don't have anywhere near 1.4 billion. That's just dumb. I've been there again multiple times. I can't go back because they'll keep me. But there is no way China has. I would say the max number that they have is 800 million. Still a big number, but way less than India, for example.
Good relationships with very powerful countries. And powerful
Especially the ones that do us the most harm.
Economically, as well as we have the most. I built.
Oh, yeah, you built the military by yourself. Fucking Tony Starking it, one circuit board at a time. You're down in there fucking whittling tank barrels.
My first term, the greatest military.
Also, what the fuck are you talking about?
In the world. We have the greatest military in the world.
Yeah, because of the people, not the stuff, you dumbass.
We proved that with Venezuela. We proved.
Again, the idea that we couldn't do something like Venezuela since the mid-'80s even is ridiculous.
With Iran. Iran's wiped out militarily.
Apparently not. They got 30 out of 33 missile launching sites along the Strait of Hormuz are still active.
It's just a question of time.
Is it? Yeah, we'll just wait for them to rot. Isn't everything, though? Eventually the sun will stop burning, the universe will collapse on itself. Maybe we'll have another big bang, but at that point, Iran is fucked. I think we can all agree that if there was another big bang, it would probably, come out of Jesus's butt, and it'd be an American flag flying, and Iran would be screwed.
And we gave them a break by stopping a little while. We have a blockade. They have no boats are going in. No boats are even thinking about it. We talked about it today. It's very interesting, but they're impressed. We have a great military. We have the greatest military we've ever had, but we have the greatest military anywhere in the world.
We've had 6 times every other military in the world combined for a very long time.
Built it in the first term.
No, you didn't. You sold arms in the first term. You sold shit to the Saudis and to the Israelis. And you were forced to honor the stuff we'd sold to Ukraine.
A little was given away by Biden to Afghanistan.
No, it wasn't. This was stuff that was allocated to the government. There wasn't billions of dollars left behind. You're a complete dipshit. This is the oldest and lamest lie next to you signed the fucking VA Choice Act, which you absolutely did not, because maggots, say it with me, maggots. It was the VA Choice Act of what year? What year was the VA Choice Act? The VA Choice and Accountability Act? which allowed them to fire people who weren't very good and give more funding and protect people in the VA and all that kind of stuff that he claims he did. When was that signed? What was the year? Chat room. Everybody, who gets it the first time right out of the gate? Who actually can get it right away? What was the year that the VA Choice and Accountability Act was signed? 2014. There we go. I don't expect any of the maggots to get it, but everybody in my chat room knows it very well. That's right. Another act of stolen. Another act of stolen valor by Captain Bone Spurs. Yeah, 2014, the VA Choice Act of 2014.
And as much as it was a lot, but it's a very little compared to what we have. We have a country that is respected. Our country 2 years ago, if...
Oh, fuck. Again, stop blaming Biden for your suck-ups.
If Biden came here...
He did go there.
I don't even think he would get a meeting with President Xi.
Yes, he would, because it's out of respect for the country. He just wouldn't need all the fucking glad-handing, and he wouldn't fall for it is the other thing. The reason they do this is because they know you'll fall for it. You actually believe that Xi Jinping likes you. Are you fucking insane?
And I don't think they'd even meet with him.
I don't know if he'd be able to focus long enough in the meeting.
You know what? He wouldn't come here. But assuming he came, I don't know.
Sorry, until there's footage of the actual meeting, I think we're all going to assume that Trump was there for 5 minutes, left the room, and slept, and then came back at the end, and so did Xi Jinping.
That he'd even have a meeting. It's amazing. Actually, a lot of people, I noticed, even with the business leaders, they're the biggest businessmen in the world, and women, a couple of women, and most of them, almost all of them, but most of them never met.
Most of them have never met Xi Jinping. Right. Why the fuck would they?
President Xi. This was the first time they've met him. So they found it exciting. They all performed very well. They all spoke. And I said, that's a little different position for them because they're hot stuff.
Why? What do you think? He's going to declare war on them?
Back in our country, but here they are. They're standing in front of this, massive country, the leadership. But they really performed well, I thought.
You have...
Again, what the fuck do you think they're afraid of?
In the past described...
Thank you, fairy folk.
President Xi to me.
By the way, hit the like, share the show. It's the greatest way to annoy the maggot in your life. If you hit the like, we show up in their feed.
As very tough, all business.
Yeah.
You're not describing the type of business that he normally used to do. Do you think that your relationship has evolved to the point where, he can go along with your spontaneity?
I think he's a warm person, actually.
Oh, my God. At least this translator makes him sound warm.
But he's all business. He's there's no games. There's no talking about.
He's a warm guy, but it's all business.
How nice the weather is. Oh, let's look at the stars. Let's look at the sun.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to look at the sun. What are you doing? Checking to see if it's still there? Good Lord.
No, he's all business, and I like that. I mean, that's a good thing. No games. I said.
Also, what do you mean no games? What did you get? Does anybody know what he got? I don't.
Say it about him, and I could say it about some, not as complimentary, frankly, for the most part. But I say about him that if you went to Hollywood and you looked for...
Oh, my God. He's central casting now? Xi Jinping just looks like what the Chinese leader should look like? Jesus Christ, man. There's a reason why you cannot show a Winnie the Pooh image in China, because it's a sign that you are mocking Xi Jinping, because everybody says he looks like Winnie the Pooh.
For a leader of China to play a role in a movie.
Central casting.
He's central casting.
All right, what are you talking about? If you had central casting, he'd look like Andy Lau. Are you nuts? Have you ever seen a Chinese movie where they showed an emperor? None of them were cast to look like Chow Yun-Fat is... All right.
Casting. You couldn't find a guy like him.
Are we getting? Thank you, Twitch people, for throwing the Winnie the Poohs in there. That's amazing. Do you guys see that in the emotes? Fire up the Winnie the Pooh emotes in the Twitch
Even
channel.
his physical features, he's tall,
Sure, that's how you pick a leader.
very tall,
Very tall,
and
illiterate.
especially for this country, because
Oh my God, he's tall for a Chinese person. This is going very well.
they tend to be a little bit shorter. You look at the military. I mean, the military today was incredible. That military marching was incredible.
Yeah, their life is in danger if they don't.
But no, if you went to Hollywood, you're not going to find a guy to play the role. He's good. And he's I mean, I'll get criticized. They always criticize me when I say good things about certain leaders, and this one.
Well, it's not even that you say nice things about certain leaders. It's that you shit all over our allies and you're very dismissive, unless they're monarchy, in which case you blow smoke up their ass. That would be, King Charles and that crowd, because you view yourself as a monarch. But you're always inflating Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin. And maybe it's just projection. Maybe it just assumes they're as tied to flattery as you are. And a lot of times dictators and leaders like that are, that you have to blow smoke up their skirt.
But he's a leader for China.
Somebody just asked in the chat, I think it was a maggot, have I ever given Trump credit for anything? Come on. I gave him a lot of credit. He maintained a friendship with Jeffrey Epstein for 27 years. That's longer than almost anybody except Ghislaine Maxwell. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure Ghislaine was with him when Trump first met him. And Trump's still friends with her. So, credit where credit is due.
He's led almost 1.5 billion people.
Well, how did they get more people? They've gotten less. They don't have anywhere near 1.4. You're going to add 1.5? This is how Trump does math.
For a long time, and he's respected.
No, he's not. He's not respected. The general populace in China thinks he's an illiterate goon. They're just afraid of him. But then Trump doesn't know the difference between fear and respect anyways.
It's sort of interesting when the fake
It's sort of interesting.
news said, he said, they'll say, President Trump said that President Xi was a brilliant leader. That's a terrible thing. What am I going to do?
Stop kissing his ass and just talk like an adult? Here's a good idea. Stop kissing his ass and just say what happened. There's a lot of other shit to talk about. Maybe there isn't. Maybe that's why he keeps saying this. He's a great guy. He's so fun. He's a good friend of mine and stuff. I guess that's a good way to avoid the fact that you sold 300 fewer airplanes than you were planning to when you left, and that we're in line behind Argentina, which we are financially backing with $20 billion of taxpayer money in the sale of soybeans.
But it's, you saw the response. You saw here's the thing. Those business people are here to make deals and to bring back jobs.
No, they're not. They're not bringing jobs back. They're bringing product back, you dumb motherfucker. You don't go to China so you can bring jobs to America. Who the fuck thinks any of these guys are going to we want to take we met here to meet with you so we can take our factory out and move it to America and then sell the goods back to you. Are you high? Elon Musk flew on public transportation on the public's tit, on the taxpayer's dime, to visit his own fucking factory. His biggest factory is in China. He calls it the Gigafactory.
They're bringing back massive numbers. China's going to invest hundreds of billions of dollars with those people that were in that room today.
No, they're not.
That's why they came. It was really an honor. We had just about every major business leader in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean like BlackRock and Goldman Sachs?
I mean, the list was impressive. There's no doubt about it. So
the list was impressive, no doubt about it. What deals did they actually make? And what part did you play in that fucking deal? What other than the fact that they used your visit as maybe a strong arm tactic in theory, right? This would be the best you could say of this. What'd they get out of it? Jensen Huang was on the plane, flew to China, and they said no thank you.
So maybe to give people some insight into how you act in these situations.
Yeah. That's pretty much how he acts in those situations.
You're representing our country. You're the president of our country.
Unfortunately.
And we get to watch you on a regular basis, something that the media did not get a lot of access to when Joe Biden was president. But we watch you.
We never did it.
Well,
and when he did do it, it was a disaster. Okay, so almost 100% of the time, it was.
And it's weird that he was able to bring inflation down from its peak after COVID. He had the best employment numbers in 60 years, and he managed to pass an infrastructure act, which I got to say, if you're America first, one of the things that I think you would always do is at least try and pass a bill that funds infrastructure, bridges, roads, infrastructure in the United States. Baseline, right? And does anybody actually think that the Infrastructure Act, what was in it, the repairs that needed to be done, the expansion that needed to be done, rural broadband, all that kind of shit, do you think that wasn't around during Trump's first term? He blew it off because he doesn't give a fuck. The flyover states are better for him if they remain flyover states. There is no material value in him helping. Biden didn't give a shit. The bill helped, you could argue, red states, because they had more damage and more broken down infrastructure than the blue states did. It helped them more.
Pretty much.
It was a disaster, but why couldn't you pass one? Why didn't you? Why didn't you fucking try? Why is all the border funding that you were talking about that was in the big BS bill, which came from the bipartisan border bill that was being negotiated while Biden was in office, that you called Republicans, said, don't you dare vote for it, like Reagan calling the fucking the Iranians and saying, hold on to the hostages till I get into office.
Pretty much.
It was a terrible thing for our country.
Again, at some point, you got to start fixing your own shit.
You can't be represented like that.
Yeah, you can. He was too busy actually fixing the infrastructure of America to go to China and pretend to be America first.
Our country was laughed at.
Hold on.
2 years ago.
Again, dude, you're literally being mocked by the Iranians, by the Chinese. He insulted you to your fucking face.
Our country was
so weird. Hold on one second. I think I have to close one of these windows just because it's eating up too much memory. I think Epic Furious is eating up too much memory and it's eating into my audio.
Laughed at. We felt like a stupid country.
We felt like a stupid country. Fucking speak for yourself. I got to tell you, my love for America is not circumstance dependent, asshole. I don't only like it when the people I voted for are in charge.
We were scorned. We were mocked.
We were scorned. We were mocked with all this international, multinational support.
We were taken advantage of, and
which again, citation needed.
Trade and every other way. I mean, look at what happened with Afghanistan. We left all that, billions of dollars of.
No, we didn't. The number he keeps citing is the amount of materials and training over the entire Afghanistan war. At the end of it, there wasn't a lot left over, and the stuff that was there it belonged to the Afghan army. The fact that they didn't use it and we had to blow up some of it so that the Taliban wouldn't get to it because Donald Trump released 5,000 Taliban fighters before he had a plan for the evacuation of our people is why we had to destroy the helicopters and stuff.
Behind. Could have taken it.
No, you couldn't have. You would have put soldiers in harm's way for fucking nothing. Our soldiers are more valuable than a 10-year-old helicopter, you asshole.
It was just unbelievable.
And also that, we were going to get out with beauty and strength. No, we weren't, because he was going to keep Bagram. I've talked about this a bunch of times. He talks about keep Bagram. You can't leave and stay at the same time.
There's no reason to do that. It's just all of a sudden and leave it. No, we were a country with the highest inflation in history. You know, when they talk about
After COVID. And again, that wasn't monetary inflation. That was supply shock. Lazy, stupid, same shit. Hear it all the time. Boring.
high prices, I inherited the high prices. I'm
No, you didn't.
getting them down. I've got them down
No, you haven't.
incredibly. In fact, if I didn't make the little excursion
It's an excursion.
to
We're still there, you dumbass.
the country of Iran, I had to do
Have you heard of it?
it. We just hit the
Jesus.
highest stock market ever, which, by the way, now we're the highest. We're now higher than we were before the war.
Sorry, what are we yaying about, Andrea? Am I missing something? Hold on. Oh, we hit 90K. Look at that. You're welcome. There we go. There we go. All right. We're eking towards that 100K. We're going to make it. I know we are. I've got at least that many people who watch. I mean, my watch hours are through the fucking roof. So just subscribe, will you? Oh, I made a graphic. There you go. Just fucking subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. 90K. Right. I feel like we should have a celebratory song when we hit for hitting 90K. Let's see what this is. It's so hard to choose. I'm gonna go with the Trump theme song. Hold on. Why is this not playing through my headphones? I'm hearing it like I'm seeing it. Oh yeah. So Farrago somehow lost its shit. 1 second. This got. Oh, I know what happened. I know what's going on. I get it. I see what's happening. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Ding, ding, ding. Delete the channel. Then I'm gonna put a new one in. Just have it get just start from scratch. Don't be afraid. It's all right. There you go, Farrago. Come here, you. And we'll put this in here. And we'll put this in here. Put this in here. There you go. And then hopefully this will make it work.
I got my swag on low.
This is for Trump.
I'm a diaper superstar. Messing up the schedule. Taking it too far.
90.
Never miss a
Oh, sorry.
moment.
Forgot.
Staying on the go. When my pamper's full. My swagger's on a roll.
There you go. Trump's diaper's full. There we go. And and apologies for not warning everybody about the nut earlier. This is a forgiving angle, so it's less of a concern, I think, is the thing. So here we go.
War started, and oil went up very little compared to what
Because you let the sanctions off on Iranian oil and Russia.
most people, even including me, I thought it would go up more, but that was okay for a short period of time.
It's still up. It's not a short period of time. We're still in it. If you're talking about this a fucking month from now, then you can say a short period of time, even though it was 2 months. If it's not still going then.
Because we cannot let Iran have a
We cannot.
nuclear weapon. They're crazy.
I'm going to get to
You
that.
can't let them have
I thought we obliterated it last year, asshole.
a nuclear weapon. They would
They don't have a nuclear weapon. They don't.
use it. There'd be no Israel. There'd be no Middle East. There'd be no Europe. And they come at us too.
How many missiles would they have instantly in 2 weeks?
Because you know why? They're crazy.
Well, then why are you negotiating with them? If they're crazy, if the people that are in charge right now, if they got a nuclear weapon, they would destroy everything. So, and they've already said it's their sacred right to enrich uranium. Obviously, we're not done then. So fuck this short period of time nonsense.
I'm going to get back to Iran. Let me
Yeah, you might want to circle back around to that thumb.
go to the media and Donald Trump and then the person and give people insight into the guy
Yes, insight.
that sits in the room across from the leader of China.
The leader of China.
1.5 billion people.
Nope, not even close, asshole.
We
Stop adding people. They're losing people. Their fucking demographic collapse is well known.
watch you almost daily with the media, and I think you enjoy it. You bring them in, they have gaggles, you keep them there for a long period of time, probably.
Yeah, it beats doing actual work.
It's not that I enjoy it.
You don't enjoy it?
No.
You
I
seem
don't
like you do.
Well, every question's a kill. You know, they're always going for the kill. Every question, you see these people with a hatred. I said, you have such hatred when you ask the question. Why?
Because you're avoiding the answer?
Because they have a strong border? Because
No. Nobody's going, he's got a strong border, so I got so much hate over the strong border that I'm going to ask him, when the fuck is this Iran war ending?
they have a good military? Why do you have such hatred? The whole thing is crazy.
I don't know, half the Epstein files. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's the fact that prices are up. Maybe it's the fact that even in the poorest parts of the country, gas is $4 a gallon. And it's not going to come down anytime soon.
It's not that I enjoy it. It's that I can get the word out, because I don't get the word out.
What word? We're doing awesome and MBS thinks we're the hottest country because he can play you?
I mean, look, Fox is great, and, we have some
Yeah, they're so awesome.
that are good. But overall, if you read the New York Times, you actually think we're losing or not doing well in Iran.
Sorry, so did we win and move on? I thought we had obliterated their shit last year. The idea that we're even back would prove, I would think, that we're not doing well.
They have no Navy. They have no Air Force.
Yes, they do.
It's gone. It's just a
No, it isn't.
question of time.
Well, then, if it's all gone, why is it a question of fucking time? Sorry, we're going to wait until the submarines we now know they have will age. We're waiting for the aircraft we know they have that are parked in Pakistan, which is the deal they made as the mediator to allow them to park all their planes there so that we couldn't blow them up without attacking Pakistan. And so we're just going to what? Wait till the sun cooks them?
If we want, we stopped. Could have gone for another few weeks. It would have been over. I did that at the request of a lot of leaders that are friendly with them. It's not going to matter for them.
Who? Russia?
They're finished. Now they can
If they're finished, then we're finished too. We're done. What are we doing?
make a deal.
What deal? Again, with who? Who the fuck are you talking to? And by the way, I'm fairly certain Hannity actually brings this up.
Or they get annihilated. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But we have the greatest military. And
Also, they don't give a shit about the public any more than you do. What are you going to do? Threaten them with killing civilians? They know the blowback will be on you, and they don't give a shit.
when you do news conferences, you're getting the word out that you're not going to read in the New York Times. I mean, I read these things.
Who gives a shit? Seriously, if they're wrong about it, let them be wrong. I don't get this. Like, apparently, you just are embarrassed. This is just personal.
Things I see some of your other networks.
Your other networks? What do you think? Hannity? Jesus Christ. He thinks the White House press corps dinner thing is like a group of like-minded individuals who get along and they all coordinate stories with each other. Okay, you be against it, I'll be for it. And then next week I'll be against it and you'll be for it.
The way they cover, they will take a massive military victory and
A massive military victory, which of course he means tactical victories. Well, and again, even the word victory, tactically successful attacks, and go, yes, we recognize that is a thing, but is it getting us closer to our goal? And if you're going, we just wait.
and make it like we should have done it faster.
That nobody at the New York Times is saying we should have nuked the fucking place and gotten out or killed a bunch of civilians. We should be killing civilians now. What are we waiting for? That's not what they're talking about at all.
The one thing they couldn't complain about was Venezuela because it was over in one day.
Well, because it wasn't a war. It was a kidnapping. And also, I think at this point, I'm beginning to think Trump has TDS.
So we're comparing it to.
So here's my question.
Hold on.
As an example, Vietnam lasted for 19 years, right?
It didn't.
I think
If that's your standard, we're fucked.
Iraq was 10 years. Thousands and thousands of people killed. There are many, many thousands in Vietnam.
Yeah, but they also, both of them started with a slow roll. Again, Iraq started almost just exactly like this, with shock and awe, and we're going to be done. We're mission fucking accomplished. Afghanistan, the same thing, blowback. This idea that somehow we're done and we're no longer there. We've still got an armada there. We're still blockading the strait. If they're done, we shouldn't have to do it. If they've got no Navy, no Air Force, no radar, no nothing, no missiles, except to just pester people, and we could go in and fix it, but we're just going to wait till what? They fall over?
And we have, sadly, we've lost, in 2 wars, we've lost 13 people. 13. That's 13 people too many. But
Also 2 wars. He's including Venezuela as a war, which is like calling Grenada a war.
we've lost 13 as opposed to 75,000, as opposed to 50,000.
Sorry, just so you know, he's setting the standard that if we have to go in and get the nuclear dust and people die, we can lose a few thousand. We're not getting up into the 50s, so who cares?
As opposed to numbers that are staggering. Think of it. We're 19 years in Vietnam. Every war, we're 4 years, 8 years, 9 years. Iraq was 10 years. We're on all these wars. I've never.
We're not out, you dumb motherfucker. We're not out. This is still going on. You can't go, we finished, it's done. If you're still going to stay there, we're still going to be policing the strait forever, apparently.
For like a couple of months, and the Navy's gone. They have 159 ships. Every single one of them is now happily floating or not floating on the bottom of the sea. No, every one. They have
But the subs are still there, and they still got the fast boats. And so a combination of submarines and fast boats, kind of a pain in the ass, wouldn't you say?
no Air Force. They
have no Air Force, Jesus Christ. Yes, they do. Their planes are parked in Pakistan until they need them. And the guys of the ceasefires would allow them to move them there.
had a nice Air Force. They don't anymore.
And they still do.
They have no Air Force. They have no anti-aircraft. Now, they probably have. I mean, we know everything they've done. They built it up a little bit. We'll take it out in one day. It'll all be gone. I hope they're watching, because all of their anti-stuff, anything they put up.
All their anti-stuff.
We know exactly what they put up. They had a little respite. And so they're trying to get a few things together. They have taken some missiles from underground. We know exactly what they're doing. It'll all be gone in one day.
So we're not done bombing the country, is what you're saying. So they're not finished, and we're not finished. So we're still in this war, and there will be more bombing. Then what are you fucking waiting for? Are you under the impression that if they still have those missiles and you sign some sort of deal that they're going to pretend to not have them will be okay? What does that mean?
Everything they've done for the last 4 weeks will be gone in one day. But when you read some of these horrible papers, if you watch CNN as an example, or that other one, they used to go to MSDNC, now it's MS Now, and they got rid of it because it was such an embarrassment. It gets no ratings. CNN has just been destroyed.
You were pretty funny the other day. You were in the
No, they haven't.
Oval Office, and you go, I think whatever I want to do, I'm going to say the opposite. Then I'll get what I want.
It took me a while,
But by the way, there's probably some.
No, I'm going to announce.
No, there's not any truth to that. If you started talking like a sensible person, maybe I won't have a war in Iran. Maybe I'll build up health care. What he means is if I lie, they'll support it.
That's what I don't want. I'll be able to get it. They'll immediately, I'll say, we will not build a wall. We will not because I built over 1,000 miles of wall. People don't even talk about it.
No, you didn't. You turned fencing into wall in some places, but the rest of it's just been refurbishment. It's like 46 miles.
We have the safest southern
Good Lord.
border in the history of our country. We have the safest border in the world other than North Korea. I tell you, North Korea has a pretty safe border too. They've got 5 fences that are...
It's not safe. It's a demilitarized zone, and you'll die if you get anywhere near it. That's not safety. That's murder. It's insane.
fully
You
electrocuted.
were out there.
It's like, why don't you just say the best border would be a moat full of alligators and acid?
Border.
That was...
Poor alligators. So sad.
I saw. There's never been anyone... There was one person that got through.
There's one person that got through the North Korean border.
But he ended up...
Also, I think he means into North Korea. And that person didn't live.
dying about 10 feet as he got through.
All right. Anyways, so that's the second, part of this one. And then I think there's this one. Yeah, this is him asking if And I'm going to go over tonight a little bit. I apologize, but I blame the game.
With President Xi.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
As we continue our interview, let me go to the issue of trade, tariffs, intellectual property theft.
Yeah, he didn't bring that up.
I'm sure.
Except to say that, hey, China's, we steal stuff from China, so they steal stuff right back from us. What's the big fucking deal? America first.
Especially with all those big business people you brought in. Those were big. Any progress you can report?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, any progress you can report. Well, let's see.
It is progress, but I also tell people that.
Sorry, it is progress, but I tell people.
I was in an interview with a very bad, stupid reporter. She works for CBS. You saw that.
Very bad, stupid reporter. He's got the best words.
Stupid person.
A stupid person, a bad reporter with stupid person, because that's the vocabulary. Yeah, we're talking with a human thesaurus.
Just an average person. You could take anybody off the street and it'd be as good as she is. Just very average.
Yes, because we all are aware of what a fuck up you are.
And she asked me a question.
Yeah.
She's talked about China and this and that they steal this and they steal that. And
which they do.
I said, yeah, we do it to them.
Hold on. Sorry, the audio is a little choppy.
Steal this and they steal that. And I said, yeah, we do it to them too.
We do not steal intellectual property from China, you dipshit. Americans, by and large, and American companies certainly don't have a strategy of reverse engineering their own shit coming over from China. This is another version of his whole, Putin's a murderer because he fucking pushes people out of windows. And Trump's like, well, we kill people too. You're like, no, not like that. Except when you're in office, I guess, Mr. I could shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue, which is exactly what Jesus would do, we know.
They spy on us. I said, we spy on them too, I guess, So some people thought that was...
No. She wasn't asking you about spying, dipshit. She was asking you about hacking. When they hack into our hospitals, specifically. That's very different. We do not hack into their hospitals and destroy the computers inside a working hospital. We don't do it. We're not about to do it. I hope not, unless you're like, well, we're going to do some of that too. They do it. We'll fuck up their hospitals as well. Like, what kind of insanity? What kind of anti-Christian shit is this?
That was cute. Other people said, you don't have to say that. I said, I sort of do. No, we do things and they do things.
Yeah, very different things, I would hope, unless this asshole is admitting to war crimes against China during his time in office.
That's the way it is. Now, with that being said, I spoke to him very strongly about that. And
oh, yes, you spoke to him very strongly. What'd you say?
I'd like to see it taken care of. But
I'd like to see it taken care of. What?
They've been doing that for 50 years.
Will we see a change? In other words, will there be an improvement with trade?
Fentanyl is way down coming in.
Fentanyl is way down. No, it isn't.
To the country for two reasons. The border's strong, but
it didn't come across the border. Fentanyl is still as available and as cheap as it's ever been.
It's also down because they're sending less. We tax them. I gave them a 20% tariff.
You don't tax them with a tariff. You tax the importer.
And because of fentanyl, it was like a penalty.
Except a penalty that is paid by American consumers and companies.
Nobody ever did that.
Yeah, because that's not how you do it. You sanction them. Or you put a specific tariff on something that they need to sell, like steel. But you don't do that because Trump Towers are all made with Chinese steel.
You didn't know that probably. I gave them a 20% tariff.
Yeah, there's a carve out for all of Ivanka's shits, and I'm sure the gold Trump phone will be a carve out as well.
Because they're sending fentanyl. It's a huge amount of money. I actually said, the tariff is costing you $200 billion, and you make $200 million, much less, a small percentage from the sale. I think from the sale.
Oh, no. Asshole, the fentanyl is not a profit scheme. It's an attempt to murder American citizens, shithead. They're not sending fentanyl because it's it's a drug, like it's a high profit margin drug. It's actually a very low profit margin drug. That's why it has to be ubiquitous. It's in other stuff. It's fucking filler.
Sale of the fentanyl. And
the fentanyl.
So fentanyl is used for a lot of different reasons, but the bad reason probably outweighs the good. You know, that fentanyl is used for a lot of you go into fentanyl. It's used.
If you go into fentanyl as a business, just in case you're saying if I wanted to go into the business of fentanyl, this is what you would recommend?
For a lot of different things, including operations, et cetera, et cetera. But
operations. Yes, they use fentanyl in operations. They just pour it into the cavity and it seals shut.
It's been a disaster. But as you know,
Sorry, it's used in a lot of things like surgery, and it's been a disaster.
Put on a charge of 20%, a tariff of 20%. Nobody else would do that.
Right, because the money isn't coming out of China, you dumbass. It's coming out of the American consumer's pocket. It's coming out of the importer. Now, it might slow down, in theory, slow down the amount that they're buying from China, but not necessarily, especially if they're illegal tariffs and you haven't bothered to go to Congress, so people will just go, we'll eat the tariff for a little while, and then they're all getting refunds. All that money that came in from the tariffs is being refunded.
And we do well with China, and I think we'll both do well. These people really, what I'd like to see, China doesn't open the country. It's massive. It's a massive.
They're not going to.
It would be unbelievable for our companies if they opened it, and I think it would be good for China too.
Why? Why would it be good for China to open up and sell the goods that go to America that come from China back to China for more money than they can buy the knockoffs that they're making in their own country?
Any indication they will open?
Well, they're going to open some of it. Yeah, they open it in stages. I'd like to just see them open it.
Good Lord.
But, you know, they guard their country, and he cherishes his country. He wants to take, he wants China to be,
He wants China.
What is he?
Sorry, hold on. The audio on this.
It. But, they guard their country, and he cherishes his country. He wants to take, he wants China to be,
What does he want from you? What does he want?
Is the greatest phrase of all time. But
what does he want from us?
They have a similar.
What does he want from
China does not have a similar phrase to MAGA. They have a 40-year. They got a 2040 plan that was originally 2030, and then that wasn't happening.
U.S.
A lot of things.
Jesus, what did he ask? What
does he want from the U.S.?
What does he want from the U.S.?
A lot of things. We talked about a lot of things. Too many things to discuss, but
how about a couple of them then? They don't need the whole list, asshole.
A lot of things.
This is so gross.
We had a very good meeting, but
I slept through most of it. Somebody's going to write it down. It is on a piece of paper somewhere.
We want things from them. One thing he agreed to today is going to order 200 jets. That's a big.
He's going to order 200 jets. Okay, let's check on in on that, because let's see, China buys 200 jets. China's agreed to buy 200 Boeing jets, whereas analysts are earlier reporting that here it is. It was expecting an order of 500, so the deal is being viewed as significantly smaller than hoped for. This is in Al Jazeera. Hold on. I'll open this guy up. Second page. Okay. Let's see. This is Reuters. Trump sent, and this is it. Okay. So they were supposed to buy 500. This is the deal. Gather in, maggots. This is important. Okay. So they were 200. And then Trump's, because they were supposed to get 500, but they just decided they're going to get 200. Trump's fallback is the order could rise to 750. They haven't even bought the 200 yet, and it could go to 750. Deal includes approximately 200 planes and a promise of up to 750 if they do a good job. Who? What you mean? Like, if what if Boeing's planes don't fall out of the air? Chinese average airlines placed an average of 127 orders per year from 2005 to 2017. So every year they buy about 127. Orders from China have dried up since then amid rising political and economic tensions between China and the United States. So these are the average orders and that number hasn't happened since 2015, 2017. On the average, now we're at an average of 51 since 2018, before COVID. Yeah, Boeing said the deal involved an initial commitment for 200 aircraft and it expected more such commitments to follow after what it described as the initial tranche. But here it is. Trump says China to buy 200 Boeing planes, much lower than expected. Neither the Chinese government or Boeing issued statements confirming the purchase agreement because it was less than 500, so not another of them was beating their chest about it. China's agreed to buy 200 with a potential order to raise as high as 750. And he said adding the planes would have GE Aerospace engines. Right. Not on top of it, though, the ones that are actually in the planes. It's not immediately clear how many of the 200 planes announced by Trump represented new business for Boeing versus aircraft already in its order backlog. People familiar with China's purchasing patterns say Beijing has previously bundled new orders with repeat announcements when unveiling trade packages tied to diplomatic visits by U.S. and European leaders. It's because it's fucking bullshit. Why am I getting? It's just not. It doesn't want to play it. That's weird. My audio dumps are being very strange today. Hold on. I am not impressed. All right, here we go. Yeah, there we go. So it's not. Let's see. Farrago settings. Let's see what we can do. Track system, but out. We'll go out through. I guess maybe go out through the Elgato, and that's how we'll figure it out and see if it works there.
This is some bullshit.
There we go.
We see through it.
There we go.
This is some bullshit.
It got reset somehow.
Can't undo it.
By the way, it's so much that I'm literally wearing my Resident Alien shirt today because this is such bullshit. All right. There you go. Airbus, which is pulled ahead in China over the recent years, blah, blah, blah. Now back to whatever nonsense he was talking about. Here we go. 200
big ones. That's a lot of jobs. It's a lot. Boeing wanted 150, you got 200.
Not even close to true. Just a lie. And I guess maggots, one of the things they liked about Trump was that he tells the truth and he speaks just like you do. Would you lie that much? You were expecting 500, you got 200, so just tell everybody it was 150 and it makes it look like you got more than you were asking for?
He said, I think it was a commitment. I mean,
Wow. Let's talk about deal making. What chapter is this in Art of the Deal? I think it was a commitment, no paper was signed. It's kind of like the Iran negotiations. We agreed to something and then the paper shows up.
He said, I think it was a commitment. I mean, sort of like a statement, but I think it was a commitment.
Sort of like a statement, but I think it was a commitment. For the record,
that was just bullshit, Joel.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. It's a lot of jobs. Boeing's doing a good job. They're catching up. He
means with Airbus, like the story I just read. They're catching up. They're catching up with back orders.
The requests were a lot, and our requests were a lot. We requested for a lot.
That's English, I think. Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah. We requested for a lot. All right.
We have Visa, which is not allowed to trade, and they were there. It was a big company, and other companies are allowed.
Visa doesn't trade. They're They're a conduit by which trade happens.
It's a trade, and I said, what about letting Visa? We had the head of Visa there today, by the way.
And did it work? Did they say yes? Did you make the deal, Mr. Dealmaker?
Visa's a big deal. I said, what about using Visa in China? For some reason, they were blackballed. And maybe that'll come off. So we had a...
Maybe that'll come off. Man, the amount of deal making is just...
That was just bullshit, Joel.
Bullshit!
This is some bullshit.
How in the ever-loving fuck?
We had a lot of, we were in there for a few hours, right?
Right. I don't give a shit how long you were there. If you just walked out with, I think it was a commitment. It was more of a statement, but it was a commitment. It was, 220, 221, whatever works.
Long time.
Do you think you made progress? Did you feel like...
I don't give a fuck what he feels like. These are trade deals, dickhead. God, a verbal agreement is not worth the paper it's printed on.
That the give and take, like, well, for example,
did you feel good about your relationship with Xi Jinping when you left? Was the parade big enough to put aside the fact that they basically embarrassed you on the world stage, Mr. Dealmaker?
You're not going to sign this big agreement after our
what big agreement?
Meeting, but do you feel the foundation was laid for great success?
Yeah, sure. Some giant thing was a little bit laid.
Success.
Better than last time. Last time we signed like 36 deals. This time it's much...
What do you mean, during COVID?
Bigger than that. Talked about soybeans for our farmers.
So that would be the soybean farmers. The rest of the farmers, I guess, are just fucked. Also, he's selling a bunch of beef, even though we have a low supply issue in the United States. He's literally importing Argentinian beef to undercut the price.
They're going to do a lot of soybeans for our farmers. They're going to.
We grow those almost entirely for China, and we're in line behind Argentina.
Be buying a lot of our farm product, which is great. They have an unlimited appetite, as the expression goes. They can.
No, they don't. And as an expression, they have an unlimited appetite. No, they don't. Apparently,
buy as much as they. When you have that many people, they need it, and we have the best product. We're the best, sort of the best of everything.
We have the best soybeans.
Everything.
We have the best of everything. Then why are they buying Argentinian soybeans? $20 billion worth.
And they'll be doing that.
By the way, which is the exact same amount of money that Besant gave to Argentina to shore up their fucking currency.
Very farmer to me is very, I must have gotten 90.
Very farmer to me is? Beg your pardon? I must have gotten all the farmers. The Democrats hate fucking farmers. They keep trying to pass a farm bill that helps them and stuff. Jesus Christ. SNAP keeps half of the farmers alive just because it guarantees that if they have overcrops, it gets used.
Best of everything. And they'll be doing that.
They'll be doing that.
Farmer to me is very, I'm
very farmer to me?
Sort of the best of everything. And they'll be doing that. Very farmer to me is very, I must have gotten 95%.
Very farmer to me is very, I must have gotten every farmer.
Of the farm vote. And by the way, we just signed the farm bill, or we just approved the farm bill in Congress, which a lot of people thought was not going to happen.
It passes all the fucking time. The hang-up's on the Republican side, asshole. Of course it passes.
Democrats are against farmers. You believe?
All right. Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, when you fucked up this bad, I guess this is your fallback.
I say, how can they be against? Add that.
They're not.
To the men and
even Hannity is looking at him like he's a dipshit. Like, what is this? What are you talking about?
Women's sports center. The Democrats are against farmers. Can you believe it?
No, I don't believe it. Nobody believes it. You're full of shit. This is nonsense.
So anyway,
I just signed the farm bill. Well, we didn't sign it, but we approved it because it's going through the House. And can you believe it didn't go through? But you haven't signed it yet.
Effective. I came up with a new name. I don't know if I should.
I know which one it is.
Democrats. I'm so glad you're putting the effort in. You're talking about how great Xi Jinping is, but half of Americans, right? Like, again, Maggots, come get your boy.
That's
He
because
said-
they're dumb. They're dumb.
So panicans is what maggots are calling Republicans who don't, I guess are afraid that Trump is fucking up, right? They're panicans, they're Republicans, whatever. And then the Republican or the, Republicans, like, who cares? I'm not impressed with the name calling anymore. I'm not 8.
It's DUI.
I just do it because I don't give a shit. But I don't have anything invested in it. I don't need it to hurt. He needs it to hurt. Like, if Democrats are like, whatever, dude, that's what makes him livid more than anything else.
I got rid of the B. So you're only changing one letter, right?
No, if it's Democrat, you change the U and the M, and you do need the B. Otherwise, it's Democrat because of how English works.
E goes and the U comes. It's a Democrat.
You know,
The B goes and the U comes. Shit.
you take up more space in people's heads than any one person.
He's the president of the United States, you dumb motherfucker. He's got the football. He's dragged us into another war in the Middle East when he said he wouldn't. One that he's like, this is a regime change war if I've ever seen one. Why wouldn't he?
On the
No,
face
but
of
it's
this
just-
earth, right? You live rent free.
I was talking about
Yeah, in the White House.
a guy, Hakeem Jeffries. He's a very low IQ individual. And I talked about him, I said, he's a dumb guy.
Yeah, and I'm sure he was wrecked. I don't know how he's ever going to recover when a guy who says things like
Action replays in magnified fortune.
and
Heard that Saudi Arabia and Russia will repeat your.
it really must hurt to be called a low IQ individual by somebody who says
Free health care for illegal. Look.
can't actually get the word illegal out of his fucking mouth.
Tariffs. Tariffs! Potatoes and chicken.
Right.
The company that his son worked for. That's Burmese.
That's Burmisma. That's Burmisma.
The Burmese executives. So these Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese.
Yeah, so I don't know why anybody would be upset that this dipshit would call them a low IQ individual.
Michigan gave us Motang.
Didn't they? That's one of the greatest things Michigan ever gave us.
Michigan gave us Motang.
Remember that? Remember when Michigan gave us Motang? By the way, how does math work?
And when you say per capita, there's many per capitas. It's like per capita relative to what?
Population. It's exactly what it's related to. There's only one per capita. There's different percentage of population in other places, but it's still per capita.
A lot of very bad things are happening in Nicaragua.
A lot of very bad things are happening in Nicaragua, which I'm fairly certain is what he calls the front of his diaper. And who can forget the old classic, Mike Pence's wife, Karen.
We're honored to have with us today our amazing Vice President, Mike Pence, and his wonderful wife, Karen.
His wonderful wife, Carrot.
We're going to be appointing very pro-crime judges.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sure it really cuts people to the quick when Donald Trump calls them a low IQ individual.
Salt water in their veins. You have that salt water. Don't let the doctors change it. Keep it. Because there's nothing like it. There's no blood like it.
Nobody has actual salt water in their veins, or they'd be dead. Dumb. I don't. You can see why if he calls you stupid, nobody gives a shit.
He's a Democrat. And I said, oh, what a great name that is. So
Let me ask you this.
So I will say that Hakeem Jeffries, whatever you may think of him, is pretty sure that there were no airports during the Revolutionary War.
Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
Yeah. You'll notice he says airports twice. He realizes he read the word ramparts as airports, And instead of just leaving the correction as is, he doubles down on the idea that there were airports in the Revolutionary War. Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
Our Army manned the airport.
Hold on.
Our Army manned the airport. It ran. Our Army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
Yeah, it did everything it had to do to get rid of the airports during the Revolutionary War.
The issue, and
Hold on.
and you've been asked.
I think my headphones are dying. I think that might be it. These guys are on their last legs, charge-wise. They're probably going to do that. Boop, boop, boo. Yep, that's what it was. Sure enough, I just closed them and they were at 3%. Hopefully this will be a little better. Play, silly. Don't make me come over there. Wake up.
Asked about it, and you've spoken about it, and that is China's support of Iran.
Okay, at least you guys can hear him.
How big?
I can't, but we'll fix that in just 1 second. Do. I'm going to go to external headphones. Let's go to this one, and then we'll go back to here, and hopefully that will reset me with a new set of headphones. Nope, it just wants to cycle. That's fun. But I sound okay, right?
How big a discussion was that today?
We discussed it.
All right, there you go. And this is the other ones. AirPods Pro, there we go. So now I can hear it. Okay. I'll be able to hear
when
it.
you say support, they're not making a war with us or anything.
No.
He said he's not going to give military equipment. That's a big statement. He said that.
Also, he didn't say that at this meeting. He said it weeks ago, and this is what Trump was like. He basically said he's not going to help them out with military equipment. They're sending them drone engines. They can the Iranians can make everything else.
Us or anything.
No.
He said he's not going to give military equipment. That's a big statement. He said that today. That's a big statement. He said that strongly.
Did he? So I'm sorry. So whether he said it loudly and forcefully or whether he said it at all, is it on paper?
But at the same time, he said, they buy a lot of their oil there, and they'd like to keep doing that. He'd like to see Hormuz Strait opened. I said, well, we didn't stop it. They did it, then we stopped them, sort of.
We're stopping them they buy their oil from Iran. We're stopping that from happening. Of course we are.
Interesting. He joked. He said, it's so
we're going to raid Tara Devlin in another 6 minutes. Okay.
if they stopped it, then you stopped them. But they'd like to see it opened. But they actually closed it. He didn't like the fact that they're charging tolls. I don't know if they are or not. I don't know who would pay them. I mean, where do they put the money? The country's decimated. They're charging tolls. Where's the money going?
It's crypto. It doesn't. They're not putting it in a fucking bank account. And also, how do you not know that? You're the fucking president of the United States.
Tolls. I don't know if they are or not. I don't know who would pay them. I mean, where do they put the money? The country's decimated. They're charging tolls. Where's the money going?
Well, they do have a civilian population of about 98 million people.
Do you think President Xi and China,
maybe they're using the money to pay the Pakistanis for parking fees for their airplanes,
have the ability to influence the Iranians, considering they are one of their biggest
probably,
customers?
Look, he's not coming in with guns. He's not coming in with rifles. And not coming in shooting.
Yeah. Hey, asshole. That's not what he was asking. Do you think they can talk them down from having nukes? That's what he means. Good Lord. Can the Chinese help convince the Iranians to drop the nuclear power stuff and maybe have conventional weapons as their fallback and leave it there? That's what he's asking. That's what actually would do something in this case. Not, look, China's not giving them new submarines. Again, citation needed.
Somebody said he's been very good. They get a lot of their oil, 40% their.
By the way, he finally got the number right. He keeps saying, remember he was saying 90%, and I was saying it's 40% of what they get from Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. And you could tell he just had the meeting because they brought the real number up. But I think also that when he squints, a 4 looks like a 9.
Their oil from that.
And it's always better to use the bigger number when you're bullshitting.
So what has happened, and one thing I think that we're going to make a deal on, they've agreed they want to buy oil from the United States. They're going to go to Texas. We're going to.
Yeah, but that drives the price up, motherfucker. It's supply and demand. Less oil in the marketplace means the price goes up and stays, no matter where they buy it from. Just because they're buying it from us doesn't mean the price is going to go down. It's just, and it's not like that shit's sitting around on the shelves going bad.
We're going to start sending Chinese ships to Texas and to Louisiana and to Alaska. And I think that was another thing that was agreed to. That's a big thing.
What about liquefied natural gas?
It's not that much longer.
Gas too?
Yeah, everything. Energy.
Energy.
That's the one thing. They really need energy. That's the one thing.
Yeah, they import 80 to 85% of their food and energy now. That's how strong a leader Xi Jinping is. Do you know how fucked up your country has to be that size, with that many people and that much land mass, and you have to import 80 to 85% of your energy and your food? Think about that for a second. Think of any country on earth that isn't fucking Sudan in the middle of a war, that needs other countries to sell it food and energy. 85%. Why would anybody think that model works?
One thing, they have an insatiable appetite for energy, and we have unlimited energy.
No, we do not.
You know,
we produce 13.5 million barrels a day. We consume 20 million barrels a day of oil in the United States. We produce 13.5 to 14. We use 20. We do not have unlimited energy. We are not drill baby drilling, you dipshit. It does not work that way. And it's also not naturalized or nationalized. This is not a communist country. We do not nationalize. That's why you attacked Venezuela, because they nationalized their oil so that all the profits go directly to the people. We don't do that in the United States. This goes right into Exxon and Chevron, and those guys still get subsidies from the U.S. government.
We've now under me, but we now produce more than, if you combine Saudi Arabia and before the war, if you took Saudi Arabia, Russia, put them together, we're doing twice as much oil and gas as they are.
Okay. Saudi Arabia doesn't produce anything but a marginal amount of natural gas. Most of what comes out of there is oil. The Russians produce a bunch of natural gas, but they're basically burning it off because Europe's not buying it anymore. The Europeans are buying it from Qatar and some of the other countries. The oil production in those countries is 11 million barrels for each of those countries. Combined, they produce 21 million barrels. We produce 13.5. Natural gas, he's adding every energy source together and pretending that countries that don't produce any of those things, because it's not their business model at all, or they've been legally stopped from doing it because they invaded another country and sent fucking rape squads into neighborhoods to kill children and booby trap their fucking bodies, and they're not allowed to sell natural gas at the level they were before, that we're producing that much more. We're not. It's basically static. We've gone up about like 6%.
Think of that. It's amazing.
Venezuela.
It's also a farce. It's like taking the ethanol for the unused corn. He adds that too. The oil and gas, the ethanol that we're now putting in our gas so that we can extend it and try to keep the price down outside the window of when we normally add ethanol to keep the summer prices low. We're adding ethanol to that as well. So he's like every energy source combined is 20 million barrels / tanks / every container ship that we send out of whatever, coal, everything combined, against the oil producing countries. It's so stupid.
That was
where to?
Called drill, baby drill. Right?
Hold on. Wait.
Think of that. It's amazing.
Venezuela
that
is one, we're two.
Called
Venezuela is 1, we're 2. Venezuela has more oil production than we do, is what he's saying. Like, out the door. Exports.
drill, baby drill, right?
We're not, no, it's not. We're not drill baby drilling at all. We just aren't.
Oh, well,
I said it. It must be happening.
I mean, when you really think about it, if they have a problem with Iran,
Yeah.
and they need the strait more than we need it open,
We don't need it at all.
We don't need it at all.
We don't.
Yes, we do. Because if you take, it's a supply and demand market, you dumb motherfucker. If 20 million barrels out of 100 go offline and aren't produced, people got to buy it from someplace else because they need it to run their country. They need it to power their ships and to power their cars and to power their factories. And if they can't get that 20 million because it's fucking gone, they're going to buy it elsewhere, which drives the price up, no matter where it's from. Like the difference between Brent crude and WTI in the United States and the overall oil prices has more to do with shipping costs.
We don't need it at all.
Fair enough. So,
I mean, you could make the case, like, why are we even, we're doing it to
Why are we even there? Yeah, you could make the case. Why are we even there?
help Israel and to help
Sorry, we're there to help Israel what? Keep the price of oil high?
Saudi Arabia
Well, in that case, yeah.
and to help Qatar and UAE and, Kuwait and other countries.
Yeah, America first.
Bahrain.
it also helps China.
And I told them today, I said, we're helping you.
We're helping you. You know all that oil you're not getting because we chose to bomb this place, even though we obliterated their nuclear program last year and it'll take them 20 years to rebuild. And I said it was gone forever. Not so much. And so we had to blockade the oil that's going to your country because we're waiting for their system to collapse on its own.
And we're helping you in another way because I don't think China wants Iran to have a nuclear weapon either.
Jesus Christ. Well, then they got nothing to worry about because we blew it up last year, apparently.
I said, they're stone cold crazy. You don't need them having a nuclear weapon either.
What did he say? What did he say?
Well, he's not going to respond too much. He's a pretty
Because he didn't say
cool
it.
guy. He's not going to say, oh, gee, that's a good point.
I think.
Why not? I thought you guys had a great relationship.
What's he going to do? What a wonderful point.
You think he agreed?
Yeah, I think
that was the impression.
I don't think.
Hold on. By the way, I think he agreed is the same thing he's saying about the Iranians. Like, I think they want to make a deal. They must want to make a deal. They have to make a deal because I'll kill them if they don't. So they must want a deal, even though they're stone cold crazy. So, sorry, what kind of deal can you make with a fucking crazy person? I'm dead serious. Maybe a maggot in the chat room knows this. Maggot, what kind of deal? What kind of deal? What are you talking about? What deal is to be made with stone cold crazy people who want to destroy the world? Who, if they had a weapon, they would use it instantly. What deal are you making with a person like that? It's like a fucking cop standoff with somebody who's got a gun at a kid's head, and they're like, okay, if you put down the gun, I'll let you keep the knife and the like bottle of acid you have on your hip. They're fucking crazy. They'll just use something else, right? What deal are you talking about? We want to do a great deal with them. They're stone cold crazy, but I think they want to make a deal with who? It's so weird. I'm getting fuzz again. This is what happens when I stay long, isn't it? All right, hold on. He would like to see it end. Yes, so he can continue to buy oil. Hold on one second. I'm going to see if this doubles up on me or not.
Hasn't done anything hostile. They get discounted oil from Iran. Here's a thought.
All right, I'm getting fuzzy audio, and I'm going to leave it at this because I want you guys to go over to Terra Busters and say hi to her, and we're going to raid her now. I know I went long. I've got radio tomorrow, and I got to prep for that as well. But this entire interview is a whole bunch of nothing. all name calling and silliness and comedy aside, the reality is that Sean Hannity, and you can see it in the sorrow in his thumb-like face, knows full well that Donald Trump is using him to bullshit the American people. And normally he's fine with it. Normally this is a good time in Sean Hannity world. It's a fucking Thursday. But in this particular instance, where the MAGA tree, the general MAGA tree, is getting very pissed off because no new wars, prices were going to come down, gas prices, energy prices are going to be cut in half. No, you know, we weren't going in the Middle East. We weren't going to do whatever Israel wanted. Don't get me started on the ceasefire in Gaza. All those things are just horseshit. And it's one thing when the criticism comes from somebody like me, because I was warning people about Trump, you know, from the very beginning. Anybody who could be friends with Jeffrey Epstein for 27 fucking years and it would be dumb enough to show up in an article beating his chest. He likes his chicks on the younger side, if you ask me. Imagine the fucking nerve. And which at that point, allegedly, he was near kicking him out because he was attacking the underage girls Trump hired at his Mar-a-Lago spa to hand out fucking towels, whatever that creepy shit was. And then he views Epstein basically abducting and controlling these girls as stealing employees from the spa. All that shit. Like, how did you not see this shit coming? Maggots. And again, how come you can't find a Republican of any sort that has the same economic theory, political theory as Donald Trump without all the rapey shit and without having two real friends in his life that aren't dictators that he pretends he's friends with, like Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping and fucking Kim Jong-un? The only two friends he's ever had in his life, real friends, Roy Cohn and Jeffrey Epstein, both dead pedophiles. These were the closest. Like, Roy Cohn was a father figure to him, more so than his own dad. And then Jeffrey Epstein replaced his brother Fred. He was closer to Epstein than he was to Fred. So no, I'm not going to give you a break on this one. This isn't TDS. I think you have to have TDS. You have to have Trump derangement syndrome to have voted for this fucker. Why can't you guys do better? Right? Why can't you find a Republican of any, all the Republicans in the country, all the maggots in the country, you can't find one that if he was poorer, if he wasn't born with a silver spoon up his ass, you would have only known him from his episode of To Catch a Predator. If Donald Trump had a string of Motel 6s that he'd started with his dad's nest egg instead of a bunch of shiny fucking gold toilet buildings, Chris Hansen would have been telling him to have a seat. So at some point, I guess you guys are going to come to your senses, maybe, or find another Republican that believes what Trump says he believes and actually follows through on it. But until you guys shake it, and look, liking him to spite me is fucked up. So it's weak is what it is. It's really weak. It's low IQ, to borrow the phrase. Like, you have to be next level stupid to support somebody like Donald Trump. And I'm not rooting against the country because I think he's a danger to it. See, to me, America has to mean something. America is about the Constitution, not any particular leader. Just like Christianity and the teachings of Jesus Christ have more value than Jimmy fucking Swaggart or some like pedo youth pastor that voted for Trump but somehow never catches hell. Other than that, I have no opinion. I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves and take care of somebody else. And I will see you tomorrow. Also, don't forget, a week from tonight, I will be in Wadsworth, Ohio with Nerd Halen. Yeah, it's Friday. With Nerd Halen doing a show at the Celestia Theater. I think I have that in here. I do one last thing. There we go. We're in Pittsburgh a week from tomorrow. And then a week from, let's see, where is it? Here, I've got, there you go. Close that one. Yeah, there you go. There, we'll be in Chicago. Chicago's a week from tomorrow. Pittsburgh is a week from yesterday. And then this one right here, boink, boink, Celestia Theater. Come see us. It's a good time. It's, you know, the one thing about my stand-up and Nerd Halen is that it's all politics free because unlike a lot of these other pundit fucks, I have other talents. When this shit is over and we don't have to white knuckle our goddamn government anymore and the pizza, you know, becomes ascendant and the crust learns to go fuck itself, I've still got fun that I can have. Unlike the Ben Shapiro's and the Young Turks and the Hassan Pikers and all, you know, and the Candace Owens and the Tucker Carlsons. I got shit to do. So, and there's a reason why they never want it to end. I would like us all to be able to move past it. But, you know, I'm crazy like that. That's the problem with having talent, you know? It's, yeah. Anyways, enjoy, take care of yourself and take care of somebody else. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Cannot wait to do this song live.
I keep my hands where you can see, soften up so you lean on me. Whatever you want is whatever you take. Call it weakness, call it fake. Leave your mark like it fades away. Leave a scar that really made your day. I just smile like it can't cut through. Like I don't keep count on you. I am a volcano, fire and flood. I am a volcano, boiling blood. I am a volcano, pray I never explode. So gift as a sign you won. Every line you step across, you don't count it as a cost. Every inch you take for me.
Thank you guys. Thanks, Prezzo. Thanks, David. Thanks, Angela.
Your kingdom built on a stolen.
Thank you, David. Thanks, Tom. 90K. Thanks, Nathan. Thank you, JD Christie, and thank you, Hez. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Catherine. Also, you're right. Check your voter registration, folks. What you sow. And thanks, maggots.